like both. Welcome to Ballet Connect. This mini workout focuses on hip mobility, and we will get to it faster by engaging and working hard our core and our back. All you need is a mat, a ball or foam roller for support, and let's get started.
We'll start standing in the middle of our mat with our feet about hip distance apart, releasing our necks and shoulders, enjoying the dancing part of this hip swing side to side. Allow for your eyes and head to follow your arms. Add arm swings to 90 degrees, hip circles to the right. And side to side a bit faster. And let's repeat to the left hand side. And add the arms. Make the whole movement very fluid. Hip circle to the left. And side to side with a little bit faster pace. And we will be squatting up and down using our hands in a loose fist position and tapping on our hip bones back and forth to release some extra fascia. Should be feeling very good. And let's keep our squatting and do some spinal waves, tucking our hips in and out, and rounding our spine. Deep breath, giving yourself a big stretch. Stretch forward and bend one knee at a time. Feel free to place your hands on your knees or shin for support. Straighten, flat back, and roll up very slowly. Very nice. Now that we have loosened up our hips, let's focus on our core stability. We will adjust our mat as needed and grab a small ball or a foam roller for support to place underneath your sacrum. This will engage our deeper lower abdominals work, really focusing on keeping your hips stable and anchored onto the ball, bringing your legs together as one and over as a tabletop. And we will tap the toes back to tabletop. Keep breathing. No tensions in the neck. Your option to use your arms in a first position in front of you for extra challenge. And straighten the legs, bring the arms up, give yourself a big lengthening and tap your toes. Open your legs into a butterfly position and we work it tap and over the hips. You will notice how difficult it is to balance on a ball or a foam roller, and it gives extra stretches for the hip flexors. Extra balance with your hands. Hover the legs to 45 degrees. Give yourself a stretch, and we'll follow with a big cycling. Make sure you reach your toes to the opposite wall. This is a lengthening in a circular motion. Hold it and reverse. No tilting on the pelvis. Focusing all your breath into your core. One leg tapping right and left. Now turning out with your legs and knees open, tapping one leg at a time. Straighten, hover, and stretch. Very good. Let's remove the ball as gracefully as you can. We will set the ball away and adjust ourselves for another core and back work this time, starting with alligator rolls, which are very hard. You lift your feet off the ground, your arms off the ground, and slowly roll over without using the momentum. This is the key, only the strength of your core. Now tap your toes to your fingers, lifting our shoulders as high as you can. 2 more times. You should start feeling it. Beautiful. And shoulder stand using your own deep core. And roll up. Shoulder stand. Roll up and balance. Last time. Bridge. Lift your hips. Use your strength to lift your shoulder stand. 1 more time. And bridge. Hips up. Legs up. And 1 more time. Hips up. Legs up. Legs up. Legs up. And stretch. Let's roll. Alligator rolls to the left. The sustain of the movement without momentum is the hardest part here. And try to do better than I'm showing right now. And opposite arm with opposite legs. Lift, engaging your whole back and looking up. Open and close. Open, close. And swimming. And open again, reach higher, reach back as much as you can, and push yourself up, give yourself a big stretch to the back, into a nice child's pose. Well done. Let's transition for another core exercises, engaging our legs and beating them very closely, crossing over a little bit at a faster pace. Bring your legs to 90 degrees, flex your toes and beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reach and point. Faster. Lower your legs all the way to hover. And stretch out into big leg circles and repeat. Flex, cross, cross, and point. And faster. Beat, beat, beat. Feeling the engagement from the inside of the legs. Keep breathing. Stretch your legs into a big circular, open and up and down. We will repeat the music and the exercise, hovering our legs together. Bring them to 90 degrees, hover down. Open V. Right leg up. Close together. Left leg up. Together. Open V. Back together. Back to 90 degrees. Inhale. Reset and repeat. Lower. Open V. Left leg up. Over. Right leg up. Together. Open V. And back to 90 degrees. Very nice. Make sure you shake it up. Release at the hips. Let's transition to a tabletop for another playful exercise, which is all about crawling. This is how we start to walk in life, and it's good hips mobility as we learn to move front and back, crawling like a baby. I know it looks silly, but it is hard and it's fun. On your knees, hip thrust. Engage your core, push your hip bones forward. Follow the flow and the music. Bring your arms up into a Z position. Inhale, and as you exhale, lean backward to really feel the core and the stretch. Reach back to release, and let's repeat. Keep smiling into our crawling exercise. On your knees, hip thrusts, and down. Reach, down, and reach. One last time, arms up and Z. Inhale, exhale, lean back. And stretch to the left, release. Very good. Forward, hips back, hips forward, and back. This is hip mobility at its source into forward and back movement. Roll up your spine, shake up, child pose to end the exercise, and reset. Let's transition into a seated position, sitting tall on our sit bones. And we will do windshield wipers with our knees to release the right knee and hips. And here's the goodness of Mother Nature with all the snow falling off the roof. And hip thrust, but this time into an angle position. So we're tapping into our hip mobilities in all directions. And double knee bend and stretch forward. Deep breath in and lift back up, hands behind your neck, using your back to lift up and pressing your back knee into the ground for support. And hip thrust again, side to side. You can do this. It is a fun and lovely exercise. To the other side, stretch forward over your knee. Deep breath in. Reach back up. Hands behind your neck. Elbows wide open, engaging your whole back. Keep your back knee really pressured into the ground for stability. And let's finish the song with continuous hip thrust. Very nice. Moving into our hip stretch. On one knee, extending the right leg out and sit back, rotating your toes up to the ceiling, and then bend onto your left knee, keeping always your toes and knee aligned. Be mindful if you do have some knee issues and go to your own level. So we are stretching the hips in all directions. And into the side. Deep breath in and exhale. Lengthen through the spine. Very good. Tabletop. Bring your right leg into a figure 4. Tap your knees to square up your hips and sit back to your own level. This can be very intense on the knees, and move forward, lean forward, either supporting with your arms or tummy all the way down. Let's do that again. Tap your knees, flex your toes and sit back. Inhale and forward, bringing your left knee bent for an extra stretch if needed. And one last time. Let's switch side and this time extend your left leg. Bring your hand at your hips. You can tuck your toes or straighten your right foot. Rotate out and lean, sit back. And stretch to the side. Connect the movement with your breath and focuses on the depth of your hip stretches. Very nice. This requires a very intense inner focus. One last time. Let's bring our left foot into a figure 4 over our right knee. Tap the knee down to square up, flex your toes and sit back. And forward. This helps open your left knee and giving an extra psoas stretches. Again, tap the knee, flex the toes and sit back. And on the tummy. And tap the toe, flex the foot, sit back. Wonderful, you did it. Congratulations.